Hi, I'm Aliz'e Jones from Las Vegas, Nevada. I play tight end for the national champions Bishop Gorman Gales. I chose Notre Dame to challenge myself academically, athletically, and spiritually. My name is Aliz'e Jones, and I am a Shamrock Soldier.
He is a perfect fit for Notre Dame, not only because he's, the top tight end in the nation and for what we do with tight ends, but really also because of the ties that he has at Bishop Gorman, which is a very similar school to University of Notre Dame, and then, coming here and understanding the value of an education at Notre Dame just really makes him unique. Obviously, his talents on the football field at that position at Notre Dame, which is considered to be tight end U, is just going to be a huge benefit to him and us.
If he decides he wants to be a great football player at Notre Dame, he's going to be one of those guys that's going to remind you of a Kyle Rudolph, putting up big numbers like that. He's not as tall and long as Rudolph, but he's a guy that is just going to catch everything thrown his way and also get separation down the seam. When you have a tight end who can stretch the field, it opens things up for your wide receivers, and that's exactly what he's going to do. I think they just have to light a fire on him because he's probably the most naturally gifted athletic tight end in the country, but he's not as consistent as he could be. But Bishop Gorman to Notre Dame, that's becoming a pipeline, and it's a real natural fit.
Jones is a kid that is, to me, probably the top pass-catching tight end in the country. And we've got him ranked as the #1 tight end in the country, 24/7 Sports. And he's going to have to develop the blocking side of his game. But what's really exciting about Aliz'e is that he understands that. And he chose Notre Dame because he knows they're going to develop him as a blocker, develop him as a complete tight end. As a pass catcher, he's all the way there. He's long, he's athletic, he can run as well as any tight end in the country. And I think right away as a freshman, he's got the ability to be a factor in the pass game and be a mismatch as an athletic guy in the slot, flexed out, in line, wherever he lines up. Really is going to be a tough assignment, tough matchup for defensive backs and linebackers.
He's the #1 tight end in the country. Notre Dame is tight end U. They've got tight ends. They're the only team that have a tight end win a Heisman, and not only with Leon Hart, but Dave Casper and Tony Hunter and Mark Navarro and all the NFL type tight ends they have right now. And I think he's got that kind of ability. Weighs between 220, 230 right now. When he's ready to play at Notre Dame, which could be this year because he could split out and play wide receiver, but he'll be a 6'4", 250-pounder that can run a 4.7. Soft hands, great separation speed after the catch. Just has to learn to block a little bit more. But as far as athletic ability, he's right up there with Tyler Eifert and Rudolph.
He was able to come to camp for 2 years as a freshman and sophomore, all the way from Las Vegas. And it's just great to see him mature and to grow as a freshman, 15 years old, to 17 years old, being the #1 tight end in the nation and going through the whole recruiting process. And through all of that, being able to navigate reporters, navigate all that type of stuff, be a leader on his team, and then being able to kind of come back to the place that's been a dream of his to play at since he's a freshman.